Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Planescape Torment. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today here in the Smoldering Corpse Party yet again, but I think we might be very close to finishing it. Last episode we talked over here to this lady over here. The game is just loading, don't worry. We talked to her, and she's apparently a magician or something, and she's sister, she's his sibling, his sister, and we're gonna talk to him. This is a slightly balding man with a cynical cast to his face. He speaks in a staccato voice, rapping out each word distinctly and clearly. What do you want, Kata?
Who are you?
I am Silayan Irontoes. Before you ask, I got the name because my idiot brother dropped a 50-pound stone on my feet and crushed my toes. Oh, you have iron toes. Yeah, makes sense. Now I have iron toes. All right?
All right, I suppose. Answer some questions, will you?
What would you like to know?
I'm looking for a journal.
I haven't seen one, at least not one that stuck out in my mind. If it wasn't valuable, he says, try the trash mounds out on the opposite side of the hive. I sympathize with your plight. Journals are the very essence of identity. They keep us aware of our past and help us plot our future paths. I always keep a journey myself, and I find I am a better person because of it. He says this last with a self-satisfied relish.
The trash warrants. My thanks.
Actually, that was really good because last episode we did get a hint that the journal might actually be here in the hive, which is the area where the Smoldering Corpse Bar is.
What can you tell me about this place?
This is the Smoldering Corpse. I have brought my greenhorn, clueless, prime cousin here to see some of the sights, smells, and sounds of Sigil's beauties. So far, she remains unimpressed.
I can see why, I guess. Can you answer something else? Who is that burning man in the entryway?
Chant has it that the unfortunate fellow goes by the name of Ignis, burned down a portion of the hive before the folks here got together and took care of him. They made him a conduit to the elemental plane of fire, and now he has to writhe there for folks' amusement. Not too amusing, but interesting, certainly.
Yeah, it certainly is.
What was that you and your friend were saying about Sigil? Ah, my cousin. And he stresses the word as if to emphasize that he has no choice in his acquaintance. Has recently come here. Oh, by the way, sorry it's probably the end of the dialogue here, and I'm sorry that I'm keeping the voice up. It's actually easy for me to do this voice because it allows me to just stop and read what I'm gonna say next, so I don't get as many mess ups as I usually do. But I'm sorry if it's annoying you. I'm just gonna go with it. For consistency, it's probably at the end. She has recently come here from her backwater prime world. My uncle, a renowned wizard, brought her here to expand her horizons. She labors under the delusion that this is the center of the multiverse, and she thinks it's somehow important. Oh, that's right, that's what they were arguing about last episode. Since I've lived here my whole life, I know otherwise. It's a place the powers and Planeborn overlook, just as humans overlook the squirrels in their city parks. It's not important. And the sooner humans come to realize they're not important, the better off they will be.
Really? Well, I'll have to hear her justification for this. In the meantime, can you answer some other questions for me?
Okay, so that is that for him. But I don't think I get a new question from her. I can ask that again. He's not my friend, he's my cousin. Yeah, that's okay. So yeah, that was me just asking. I went on a little bit of not a rant, but on a tangent there about the both elements of truth and all that. It might just be that Sigil is at the same time not very important, but he's at the same time the center of the universe. Who knows? Tagarine and please don't screw me up, I should say. Tagarine and Ethelgreen over there are two Mordecai. What was the name? I don't know, but they're very mean. Hopefully not gonna kill me though. You see a scaled fiend who looks very similar to the one standing next to him. In addition to the pierced left ears, both are black-hued and reptilian, with bat wings tucked against themselves. This one has a small scar under its left eye. Greetings, old comrade. 'Tis truly a joy to see you again.
Again?
What I mean, dear man, is that time our old enemy has performed a vicious disservice on you. It robs your memories and steals your recollections. If you do not recall us, why, it is because you have fallen prey to one of mortality's weaknesses. We are old friends of yours, old indeed. What can we do for you?
Well, I have some questions.
Some questions? Perhaps we have answers, says Ethelgreen. We are certainly eager to aid you, old friend.
Who are you?
Ah, Ethelgreen, time has robbed our companions' memories. You honestly do not recall us, do you? Truly, I am aggrieved.
But...
as am I, Tegarin. Truly aggrieved, yet I rest easy. It has, after all, been many hundreds of years, and we know how the minds of mortals tend to dissipate with age. Ah, well spoken, old friend. We are a pair of Abishai on leave from our current assignments in Bator. I am Tegarin, the thrice damned, so named for my ability to find the best in every situation. This is Ethelgreen, who has earned himself no special name, though not for lack of trying.
Lack of trying, what do you mean?
Ethelgreen ignores you as... oh, wait a minute, that's not him saying. Ethelgreen ignores you as it responds to its companion. And once again, Tegarin, you have cut straight to the truth of the matter. Though perhaps it is best not to have earned the sort of notice one bearing the name Thrice Damned must surely have incurred.
Well, I have some questions.
Morte whispers to you, Boss, I don't like this. They're not supposed to be here. The Blood War hasn't kicked the Celestials' asses bad enough that any fiend can go on furlough. They want something. Tread carefully. In the meantime, Tegarin continues to respond to its companion. I think they might want attention more than anything, because it's basically what they're acting like. In its turn, Tegarin ignores you as it replies to its comrade. Once again, I maintain that any notice is better than no notice at all. The Abishai turns back to you. Old friend, does this answer your question as to our identities?
Well, I suppose it'll have to. I had some other questions.
Some questions? Perhaps we have answers. We are certainly eager to aid you, old friend. What are you doing? What are we doing? Why, is it not perfectly clear, old friend? We are on leave from our beloved assignment, taking for ourselves some much-needed rest and perhaps including, or inducing some additional recruitment for our glorious cause. Our superiors fully support our presence, to be sure. In a more immediate sense, we are taking our entertainment in this delightful establishment, and of course we are celebrating the return of our old friend. However, the stench of the breezes, which occasionally waft the scent of goodness in the door, debases us, somewhat leaving us physically, mentally, and spiritually weaker. Fortunately, the air in this ward of the city carries a delicious tang of pain and supplication. Would you agree? And again, the fiend smiles broadly at you.
I suppose it does. I had some other questions.
Some questions? Perhaps we have answers. We are certainly eager to aid you, old friend. Okay, I can ask him... Yeah, I can ask him that again. And that goes back to that. Excuse me. So, that was more... Yeah, okay, so that's their line of who are you. So what is this place? This is the Smoldering Corpse Tavern, one of the more entertaining taverns your kind has seen fit to erect in this city. The poetic justice of the burning fellow at the front of the establishment is really quite a fine touch. Was there something else you wish to ask?
Yeah, tell me about your
about fiends. Oh, as we see it, there are two kinds of fiends. Those who are correct, and those who are not. Our side, that of the Batizu, is correct. The other side, that of the cursed, hated, chaotic Tanari, is incorrect, and must be exterminated. We hold the Tanari directly responsible for the Blood War. Were it not for them, we could have settled the lower planes in peace, and wouldn't have all the bother of fighting this wretched war, nor would the unfortunate spillovers into the other planes be such a cause for concern among the Nambi-Pambeing do-gooders, he says. The Tanari are directly to blame for the multiverse's sad state of affairs. Well, I want to say that it's a sad state of affairs for the multiverse, but yeah, that's not really what I was asking. I wanted to know about what differentiates you from them. The fiend pauses a moment and then brightens. Ah, yes. You see, we represent law and order. Those who break the law must be punished. If we have no law, we have only anarchy. And surely you can see what anarchy has done for the Abyss. It has spawned horrors beyond imagining. Any excesses the Batizu state may have indulged in are simply counter the rising tide of chaos represented by the Tenari. We mean no harm to anyone. We just prefer to understand where the boundaries are. Sure. Some questions. Yeah, some questions. I'm looking for a journal. I keep no journals, friend, and I counsel you that you should not either. Ask my dear comrade Tegarin why, and you shall receive enlightenment. Very well. Tegarin, why should I not keep a journal? Because, friend, it is easy to make the mistake of committing a true word to posterity, and easier still to someone, for someone you once trusted. And here he shoots a glance full of venom at Ethelgreen, to find that word and use it against you. Indeed, it can even lead to actions tantamount to desertion. Leaving or losing a journal can cost you your very essence. Yeah, isn't that kind of a self-defeating argument, though? Because your argument is that not having a journal. No, your argument is not actually like that. Your argument. Okay, this was gonna be a straw man actually, but I was gonna say that his argument is that not having a journal, which is what leaving or losing a journal can cost, or is, not having a journal can cost you your very essence. But he's at the same time defending not having a journal. But this is a straw man. That's not what he's saying. What he's saying is that you put your essence in a journal, which in turn, when you lose it, you lose your essence. But that's that's a valid argument, but it's wrong. Very simple, because of my condition. But in other occasions, that was actually a faction, I think, that we found in Tides of Numenera that were like this. They abhorred the written word because of this same nonsense that that basically you write down a wrong thing and it can be used. It's because, it is a thing. It is a thing. But the word is way easier for you to mistake. When has it ever happened to any of us that we were certain we knew something? Absolutely certain, and then it turns out we didn't. Like, I knew there was something over here. I lost it. It's not here. Why is it not? Because I left it somewhere else. I was certain that I didn't leave it somewhere else. You know what I mean? Because our memory does play tricks on us. And there's a very interesting thing that happens when we're working off of a memory, which is that we are really, really compelled to defend it, which can lead to wars and just a lot of not dissent, but a lot of arguments and all that sort of stuff. But the thing is, when it happens that one person remembers one thing about one thing, and the other person remembers another thing about another thing, when they talk, they join together two facts that they take as facts because they remember that. Doesn't mean that it's true, but they remember that. And as such, that's why tradition can lead to legends and stuff like, mythology and all that sort of stuff, because that's what that is. It's tradition. It's not written. So yeah, the fear that a written word will be used against you, you just need to make a very simple experience, really. Write down the very same fact, or the very same event. Have 10 people write down the very same event, and then have a different people write down a different version of that event. A different person write down that very same version of that event. Then give those things, those accounts of an event, and I'm talking about a sociological experience. Give those accounts to 11 people, because 10 plus 1, to 11 different people, and ask them as a consensus when they all look at the papers and they all read. Ask them what they think was the past, and they will tell you there's this one that talks of a different thing, and they might even change their understanding, or they could come to the conclusion that the guy was lying, or that he saw a different thing altogether. And that's how history is done. That's how history works, because it's got a certain history is an interesting thing because it's not directly scientific in its methods, but it still works very much based and grounded on scientific principles of skepticism, at least. So it's important to have the source, so you can analyze it. If you just say, yeah, this happened to me, and there's a different person that says the same thing, then you're gonna get into a different aspect, which is you can't re-say something. You can't, if it's a tape, it's the same thing as a written word. But if you're actually talking to somebody, when they ask you, wait a minute, but what? This other person says a different thing, and they're gonna doubt themselves, and they're gonna correct, and they're gonna make up a detail, because that's what we do to convince other people. I was gonna leave, but that's what we do to convince other people that we saw something interesting. Imagine let's see, something that has affected me recently. I don't know, it's just made up. Imagine the other day somebody crossed the road and I had to slam on the brakes and I got hit in the back. you know, and I'm trying to convince, it wasn't my fault, you know, well, it wasn't my fault, I got hit in the back with another car, but, it wasn't my fault in any way, it's just, you know, I didn't want to run over that person that got in front of me. If the other person doesn't believe you, you're gonna say other things, more things, but you just said your whole thing already. You said your attitude, you said your opinion of what the account, your account of the event. But you're gonna say, oh yeah, I think I remember seeing him like a kilometer back, already really like tailgating me, like really close to my car already. So yeah, well, no wonder he crashed me, and it's just you're making up a fact. But you're not actually you're not making up a fact. What you're saying is you're lying. Well, I would be lying if I were arguing that, because I was saying, I think I saw him. I wasn't making up a fact. Well, I was, because I'm saying I think something, and that it's not true. I'm just making it up. But no, it's not disprovable. That's the point. That's the reason why history does follow certain scientific principles. Because it needs for you to take something as fact, you need archaeology. You need something to be disprovable. If people say, oh, there was Atlantis, and there's no evidence whatsoever of its existence, and the evidence that exists, it's just in some people's eyes, and then you present the evidence, not the account, and you say, you see, this is Atlantis, and then somebody looks at that, no, that's a 15th century ship that fell, or that's a rock, or that's Europe, but you know what I mean? That's why these guys are full of it, and that's why in Tides of Numenera I was full. I thought the guys were full of it as well, and I'm full of it as well. This is all a tangent. Anyway, I was gonna say goodbye to them, but Morty says, "Boss, I'm more sure than ever that these Bergs ain't on the up and up. Sounds to me like they deserted, like they're looking for some angle that'll elevate their status in Bator. You don't want to be talking to them, boss. You don't know what game they're playing. You could be burned, literally." Yeah. All right, Morty. I'm done with them. Okay, so are they the criminals? They do behave kind of weird for Bators. Well, are they Bators? Because they're not Bators. They're the Tenari, or the whatever the terrible things of death were. Let's talk to you and see if I can do anything. Hello. Okay, so this is not the guy. Where's the guy? Oh, over there, the Mercy Killer patron. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't say anything. Maybe. Nope, not yet. Okay, good luck. Well, he's just doing his thing. Maybe if we come back later or something, at a later stage in the quest or something. That looks like it really hurts. Yes, it does. Let's have a chat with Ignis and see if it really does hurt. This crackling, billowing creature twists slowly above an iron grill upon the floor of the bar. It may have once been human, but now its skin is charred beyond recognition. Streams of fire form a wreath around the creature's body, and the flames lick at the few remaining pockets of flesh, causing them to bubble and run like wax down the creature's skeletal frame. Let's examine it first. The heat surrounding this creature is incredible. To your surprise, the iron grill the creature floats above has sagged and bent from the heat. At first, you thought the heat came from the grill, but now you realize it emanates from the creature, as you watch flecks of ash drift from the writhing corpse and float slowly to the ceiling. Greetings. The thing makes no response. It rides slowly within the flames. It lives, but it does not seem aware of anything, other than the fire that surrounds it. Its skin is flame, its heart is flame, and you know within some shadowed corner of your memory that this thing is dangerous. Yeah, well, also the accounts of all the people that told us the thing. I can examine it again, but it's not gonna happen. Let's have a chat with Drusilla again. Just see if anything, if she tells me anything. No? Okay. Well, I'll talk to you later. And, somebody was very, very kind to tell me that something interesting might happen right about now. Let's see. Oh.
Done.
Well, nothing interesting happened right about now. I'm disappointed. Anyway, so we're basically, well, we're not done actually. We've got a drunk over there, we got collectors, we got a harlot. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff over here. Do we have any connection over here? No. Okay, so we came from over there and from over there. So where I need to go is to a heaping pile of crap. Cuatra's warehouse, painted door. Maybe I need to go up there. And then we have Fell's tattoo parlor. The thing is, I need to go to a pile of junk because they said that's where that's where the journal might be. Let's see if I can open this thing. Okay. Okay, I can't do anything. That's a shame. Okay, well, let's go down again, this time around with... Oh, actually, let's sleep. So... Oh, that's right, the Black Abishais. They're different, though. They're not just Abishai. The other guys in there, they were not Black Abishais. I think they were just Abishais.
I'm gone.
Oh, this is the hive. Wait a minute. It's all part of the hive. Gathering dust, alley of dangerous angles. I need to go over there. And I think I'll be able to sleep. Not gonna be an issue. I do need to sleep. I'll sleep a couple of times, and it should be okay. It should be fine, and then we're going down, and... Well, there's a few things over there, but... Nothing too, I don't think there's any connection down there. Or in there, I should say. Ragpeaker Square, that's where I need to go. There's a flop house over there. That's where I sell my rat tails and all that. This is where there's a Black Abishai trying to kill me. I might be able to do it now that I have help. And over here we got the midwife's hut.
Gone.
She lets me sleep in there, which is great. And again, this is not the hive. So it's... Oh. What's that up there? Hi, old Mebeth. Can I rest here? Thank you very much. Yep. Excuse me. And now I'll cast a couple of spells. Not that. How do I do this? Blood Bridge. Is that the one? It's not very good. He's feeling a little bit better. I'm gonna sleep again. Can I rest here? Thank you. Thank you very much. And then he's a little bit better healed. I could also just sleep until healed. Okay, and I am gonna sleep again. Thank you very much. And I think that's gonna be that for right now. Okay, not gonna heal him again. So now from here, I would like to know how to get up there.
I'm gone.
Can you tell? Nah, he's just going all the way around. Yeah, like if I click over there. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, it's... I didn't click... Oh, that was automatic. It triggers automatically. It doesn't... you don't need to click on the portal. That's what happened right there. Okay. So, back down here we are in... Oh, actually... Oh, let's explore the rest of this place, because I want to do that. And now that we have a new friend... What level is he? How can I tell that? P? No. Statistics screen. He is a level 3 fighter and a level 3 mage. So he's a multi-classer. Okay.
I'm gone.
Sure. Let's just continue. These walls of trash... Oh, maybe it's down here because there's just such a bunch of trash in here. Maybe this is where I find my journal. What? Was that a trap? That was a trap. I didn't see any new enemies, so that must have been a trap. What is this? Rat Charm. I'll take that. Cranium Rat Charm. Really? Okay, I got a few coppers, the high stiletto thing, and another one of those. What is that all about? So it gives +5 detect trap skill bonus, and +5 lore, and +1 intelligence. But that's a usable thing, so that's good. I'll talk to you later. Well, not really, because I'm not going back up there. One of these guys are going to attack me. I'd be okay with that. Any connection over here? Not really? Okay. Hopefully no more traps. It sucked that it was him and not me. Just take the damage there. Yeah, we got a collector that is really aggressive. Who are you? He asks. Well, I'm your death. Help! He says. Well, yeah, that's too late now for you. Oh, they are spawning in here. This might be interesting. Okay, Morte, come over here and attack this guy. Okay, he's taking damage. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna bring you out of there. And you're gonna attack over there, because I need you not to die. Let's see. Spell power of 1. Yeah. Give that to me. No, give that to you, yeah. Okay, and then attack that. Good, good, good. Okay, so you're attacking that. You guys are not attacking anything, are you? I mean, I have their AI, but their AI on, but not really sure if they do what I want them to do. Okay, that's good. That's a kill. So you attack that. That's another kill. So you attack that over there. Okay, he's going down.
Your path is mine.
Unless, oh, is he gonna? There we go. Okay. Then do you have one of these things? Heal him up. Okay, good stuff. Next, I now know that quick loot over here. So you're gonna get all of that. I get this. You get all of it.
Enduring grow strong.
Indeed. Are you gonna say that all the time? That's a little bit too much. A little bit. Okay, so that is that for the loot. Is there a quick
All right.
key for that? L? Oh. That was bad. Because I don't have... There's no autosaves. Well, there is. Is this
I'm gone.
Okay, I'll see you down there. Well, maybe this time I'm, why can't you go in there? Oh, because I need to click it. Maybe this time it's gonna be a little bit... Oh, actually, we're out of time for the day. So I'm gonna clear those guys out, and off camera, but not right now, though. Not right now. I'm not gonna end the episode here. Let's go on for another minute and see if I can actually finish this level. So we know that down here... Is it down here? I think it is through there. We know that there's not good people, I would say. Just press the quick load key. Yeah, it's L for loot. No, it's L for load. L for load. And yeah, that's where. Is that where the collector is? Ooh, got more of those guys. Oh boy. Okay, okay. Bring yourself back here. Let me save. Can't save while these guys are attacking me. Let's go for it. This might work out better than before. I'm taking damage now, which is great. Okay, yeah, they're going for him. I'd rather that didn't happen. Come on. There it is. Okay. Oh, by the way, can he use a eye? He might. Can he use this? No, that's only usable by... Why? Oh, he doesn't have that slot. So that's why. Okay. Are we gonna be able to do this? Come on. There we go. Okay, good stuff. So now you're gonna carry all the sellables for right now. I'm gonna take care of their inventory as well. So, let's get you guys. And there's another crash warning thug. But does this actually connect anywhere? This doesn't, but the other one might. I'm kind of confused that they just apparently spawned. It's basically what they did. Anyway, I'll figure it out in between episodes, and if it's something special, I will rejoin you, if you'll rejoin me, of course, in the next episode over where I loaded the game. And if it's nothing special, I will rejoin you down in the Undercity, in the Undercroft, or whatever that place is called. But for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Planescape Torment. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye!